Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video, and today I'd like to tell you a story. So gather around, have your drinks, have your whatever food you have on you, and I shall begin. So, this is going to be a D&D story. You can listen to it if you play D&D, but I'm not going to get into the too much elements on how you play D&D, so you don't have to know D&D. Yep, this is just going to be a story that I played recently. I'm planning on doing this a bit more. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe. So it starts in a forest. Well, all the adventurers walking along a path, and they see on their way to this place called Point Iron a bunch of posters saying adventurers are wanted there. So they come towards them, and when they arrive there, they all go to the bar. Not too surprisingly. So, right, I should probably start with the characters. So, I was playing a elf druid, level 2, moon druid. That's important. For people who do know, you already see where that's going. We had a half-elf ranger. He was quite interesting. I have no clue what their name was. Character's name, that is. We had an artificer who was amply named, and this was just, I don't know what his actual character's name was, but I've written down here tech support, because through the entire thing he was literally tech support. And we had a rogue, Gold Rouge, who is amply named Gold Hunter. So we meet up in a bar named Tower Shear in Point Iron. We are told there is an old dwarven mine called the Iron Mine, and it only just been retaken from these like evil dwarves that are called deep dwarves. Basically evil magic-y summon evil spirits stuff. So yeah, they only just retaken it, and the person who's running the bar, Lyona, she says that she thinks there's gold down there, and gives us some stuff like a pickaxe, shovels, mining stuff to go down there and check it out, because of course. She also gives us instructions to this other dwarf who runs the blacksmith, and she also points us to one of the soldiers who helped reclaim it. Always helpful. So the artificer and the rogue go to talk to the soldier who helped, while me and the ranger go to the blacksmith. So with the soldier, he tells that he goes down, obviously, into the mines and finds a bunch of dwarves talking about apparent fertile earth which shouldn't be down there. So they're basically losing their minds, which is always a good start. But yeah, that's pretty much all the information I've written down, so I guess that's the only thing he had to offer us useful. So me and the ranger go to the blacksmith called the Hammer and Forks. So we question him, and he works in the mine. So 200, and he tells us it's been 220 years since it's been overrun. Yeah, helpful, I know. Gold found, and there was gold found in the deep tunnels, not too surprisingly. And he also tells us that some of it has been sealed off, which is fine. And he is obviously quite annoyed at the evil dwarves, because of course they're evil and stuff. So he also tells us the name of the soldier group that helped take down these evil dwarves. They're called the Lord of Lives Soldiers. Not too important. Right. So me and the ranger are on the way back to the bar to obviously relay information. Then we see this woman who has torn clothes, thin legs, and is stabbing at the dirt. I can't remember their actual name, but I've written down here Gollum. So that kind of gives a good description. Now, she actually beckons us over, we come over, and she's obviously poking at the floor. And she's actually saying that it screams. So, yeah, she kind of says, well, yeah, that it's screaming. The ranger pulls out a sword, does the same thing, and she says that it's still screaming. So it isn't just the knife that she's stabbing it with that's making it scream. It isn't like a special knife or anything. So she says that we can find something down in the mines. A shiny rock. Always good. So yeah, she says that this shiny rock is down in the mines, which is useful. So she says that we should go look for it, and we ask how does she know about it. She says that somebody told her. After asking who told her, she points at a goat that's next to her. I'm being serious, that's what she does. I can't speak with animals and try asking this goat. It does nothing. It says nothing. It just looks into blankness. I don't know why. It was just looking into blankness, I guess. I also poke the rock to see if I can hear it screaming, which I can't. But we then ask what this rock looks like, to which we get, we'll know when we see it. Very ominous. So, we go back to the bar and we relay information. Completely fine. So, we then, wait an hour, so annoyingly my speak with animal spell wears off until, we enter the mine. So, we go through it, and it's clear that nobody has been here since the war. But, as we get deeper, we start to smell fresh soil. Almost like it's fertile soil down there, which still shouldn't be happening. Don't know why. Okay, so this area that we are going through has not been dug by the evil dwarves with a nat 20. So, yeah, it's definitely not been dug by the evil dwarves. So we keep on walking until we get to this split path area. We decide it would be best to follow the fresh soil smell. Yeah. And we come along a big crescent of 40 feet. I should probably inform everyone about dark vision at this point. So me, the ranger, and the rogue, I don't know, all have dark vision, whereas the artificer has none, so he has a torch with him. So we get another torch, light it, and drop it down. We see this shiny rock at the bottom. But it also falls into mud as well. That's kind of important. So we decide it would be best to send someone down there and try and pry the rock out. So we send the rogue down, since I think he's a dwarf himself. So yeah, he's very... No, he's a gnome. He was a gnome. He was a gnome and he was very light, so we thought it would be easiest to send him down first. Sensible. So we send him down there and he tries to pry the rock out and he gets a crowbar, literally tries everything, but he can't get it out. He just can't get it. So he comes back up and we send the ranger down. The ranger, being a half-elf, is a lot stronger compared to the gnome's -1 strength. How does a rogue have a -1 strength? But yeah, he gets down there, isn't easily able to pry this white rock out. Right, I probably should have mentioned this a minute ago, but before we did that, we decided it'd probably be best to, shoot an arrow down. Yeah, the arrow gets, stuck in, and mud comes out like it's bleeding or something, and I probably should have mentioned this, but, this, entire thing is, vibrating. After, checking, it feels like a heartbeat Yeah. AKA, we probably shouldn't have popped that out. Because the crescent suddenly gets bigger, taking down the rogue and the artificer. And me. Actually, no, I'm still at the top. Somehow. And then it decides to start closing at the top. Yeah. So I decide to jump down using the rope, and this lifts up the ranger, who then goes down the hole himself. We then get this then fully closes off, and we get dropped down into this circular room. It isn't really with a corridor going through it. So yeah. We then, so we are all down relatively okay. We also hear, like, everything is muddy. We check this stuff, it's, like, alkali, so it thankfully won't do too much acidy damage. That's good. But, bad news, we start hearing a sound coming from the tunnels, corridor, which is getting closer. It's faint, but it's getting closer. It is getting closer.